I say that a lot to people in my life.
What?
I don't know. Maybe
Randomly?
it's happening sarcastically. It's like, pants.
When you pick up prescriptions or you're at the grocery
I
store
gotta
and
think of
someone
what
says,
are
have
the
a great
reasons?
day. And
What
you
are
say,
the reasons?
And you say, pants.
I don't know. I think because it's in my mouth all the time with us that now I think I have to come up with a reason.
Kim asks,
but I do it a lot.
What would you like for dinner? And you just say, pants. Like that?
Not what I want to have for dinner. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't have brought it up without my answer, but it definitely happens.
Can I get a little bit of credit?
No, I'm ready. I'm
I want
on the edge of my seat to give you credit.
I want my flowers.
Kate,
I want my flowers.
I have waited for this day. When did we make this studio?
Very long time ago.
Yeah. For any tchotchke, any love, any picture, and you finally showed up with one. And I want to thank you. And you made the frame. You went to Kinko's or
Staples,
FedEx or
aren't they all the
Staples.
same?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you blew up our book cover. And then you took it home and framed it.
I
And I
made a
want to
frame
thank
for
you.
it. I'm sorry again that I only made butt joints for the frame. I didn't have it in me. It's been such a weird time.
You're apologizing for a butt joint?
I didn't have
It's so funny.
I didn't have the attention span to make perfectly mitered joints, which is why I did butt joints. So my apologies, but I thought for its
I
use,
forgive you.
It could work.
Your butt joints are great. And also what I find funny is
how
the
we're-
stretch. We're stretched.
Right. And that was a bit of a conundrum
Person
because
at Kinko's?
yeah,
That's not around anymore, is it?
I think it's Staples now.
Staples.
Whatever it is. The woman helping me was very nice, but I think we had agreed on a size. And she had warned me it was going to get a little stretched. And I said, I think for its purpose, it'll be okay. It's,
Yeah.
But then I saw that and I thought, wow, we really do look like Gumby.
Yeah, yeah.
And
We still look like ourselves, though.
but it was too late. And I thought, again, for the reason it could work. So
Well, we know what we would look like if we had facelifts.
It's great.
Anyway, thank you for your contribution.
My pleasure. It was actually,
And what is this?
it's our book.
And what's our book called?
It's called So Gay For You.
And where do you get it?
You can get it at premiere.com for any international buyers. And where else, Leisha? Because I don't remember.
Where else would be sogayforyou.com?
That's it. SoGayForYou.com is where you can also pre-order our book, which is going to be released on June 3rd.
Which is coming up in 4 months, 5 months.
At the rate this year is going, I can't believe we're still at the beginning of it. So even though
lot's
that
happened.
so even though that feels so close, it yet oddly feels emotionally so far away.
Yeah, but it's not. And I'd like to say to anyone listening that we will be doing a book tour.
Yeah.
100% we're doing it. We already have 3 cities booked. We can't say the dates yet because we'll probably get in trouble because we'd mess something up. And I don't want to do that. But we can say the cities we're going to be hitting.
Announce the 3 cities that we've locked in so far.
The 3 cities we have locked in are New York City,
Yep.
Philadelphia,
Yeah.
and Chicago.
That's right.
That's right. And the cities remaining that will be booked soon, I believe. Yeah,
Let's just wait. Let's wait.
I know, but we're
Let's
pretty
wait.
positive.
Well, we're certainly going to do Los Angeles.
Los Angeles.
And we're waiting on one other city.
We are waiting on one
So
other city.
we'll let you know
Yeah, we're
when
going to
we
hit
know.
5 cities.
Correct.
Right. And then maybe more after that if
Depending.
this blows up and we're just this massive success story. Which would be so nice once, wouldn't it? Kate, we did it.
Something finally worked.
We did it. We are we're little worker bees.
Yeah. We are worker bees.
Yeah.
I give us credit. And we make mistakes along the way like anybody else.
Yeah, we're not perfect. You said a couple of weeks ago you wanted to be perfect. And I was like,
I did?
what? Yeah. And I think maybe if you don't want to be, if you don't
did I
put
say
that
I
pressure
wanted
on
to be
yourself, I
perfect?
don't know.
Okay.
It was
I'm
couple
having memory
episodes
issues.
ago.
I'm having memory lapses. It's real.
It's-
So
no, I
if I
know.
said that 2 weeks ago, a week ago, even an hour ago, I don't remember, but I do believe
I
you.
think you said you wanted at least something in your life to be perfect, not as like an overall. I just think if you put that pressure on yourself, you're only going to be unhappy, right?
Yeah. Well, perfectionism.
Yes, and who needs that?
I have a little bit of a problem with that.
This is
I
what
think
I'm
that's
saying.
where that conversation
So
stemmed
what do you
from.
want to? Where do you want to be perfect? Like what area? Like
Don't know. Don't know. Don't know.
like achieving things perfect at.
Well, wouldn't we all love to
section?
achieve things?
Well, I don't know what section of your life you want to be perfect in.
I don't know either. I'd have to give it some thought.
Yeah.
It's perfectionism, though.
Right.
And it's an unachievable goal.
It's
And you go mental.
nightmare.
And I know that just because of how I
you suffer from it.
Because I can easily suffer from it. So unlike that frame I made, because I understand that is not perfection. But yes, it can vary. It can
like-
drive you nuts.
I feel like someone who would be perfect would be not a fun person to hang around with.
No.
So let
And
it
fuck
go.
being perfect.
I think being flawed is fun. I like flawed people.
I have
and
a
people
que-
that make mistakes. And like, because then
Well,
you're like, thank
then-
God, because
then-
now I don't have to.
Well, and you're sitting in the right studio, Leisha.
That's what I'm saying. Let it go.
I have a question.
Yeah.
I don't know if this will be dated by the time I ask, but it certainly will be because it already happened. And I don't know when the actual event is. Forgive me, football people. But I heard my darling hometown is going to the Super Bowl.
Yes, Kate, your darling hometown of Philly, the Philly Eagles.
Go Birds.
We're in the playoffs the
you
other
say,
day.
what do you say? Go Birds.
I do?
Go Birds.
Okay. Well, I didn't that day because I was voting for the other team.
That's fucking lame.
Well, you say that, but you're not a football fan. So you only show up at these moments and go, I love my football team.
'Cause it's
But
my
you don't-
hometown.
But you don't follow them or
No.
like support them.
Don't care.
Or know who
But when they win and they're
playing or
gonna-
when they're playing or what the players are.
No. But when they achieve it, I'm very happy for them. And I'll tell you why, and I've said it before. Philly is it's the underdog city.
There's
an
a lot
underdog
of
city.
those. Like, so are the Buffalo Bills.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm not from Buffalo.
Okay.
I'm just
True.
saying Philly is it's the underdog. And so when they achieve something, it makes me happy. Although the fans in Philly are a whole other beast.
Right. You have the police reports.
Oh.
Did you follow it that night?
No, but if they win the Super Bowl, I highly, highly recommend everyone who, if you're going to watch the Super Bowl, actually, even if you don't watch the Super Bowl, it doesn't matter if you watch, but if the Eagles win, I highly suggest just for an hour or two of entertainment, go to the Philadelphia police scanner because it'll be trending somewhere.
And how do you do that? Is it like
trends.
an app?
I don't know. When they won in 2017, I think it was, or 2018.
I don't remember the year. Okay.
Because they beat the Patriots.
Mm-hmm.
It was back when Twitter was Twitter and Twitter was fun. That was trending, the Philly police scanner.
Okay.
So-
so you clicked and it took
And
you
you
there.
can listen.
Okay.
And just for a few hours or an hour of entertainment, I recommend if you can find it again, if they win, listen to it. Because the dispatcher should win an Oscar for that work that she does. It is unbelievable.
Because she's sending just police out for these.
Dispatch 401, what do you have? Dispatch 402. Okay, can you get
She's intake, the intake, not you
Just-
got to get out there.
all of
Okay.
it. It was
Are you
fascinating, entertaining.
lighting like dumpsters on fire? What are you doing?
Everything.
You light everything.
Everything. That's why they're.
And this is because you want.
beast.
This is a good thing.
Is it?
No, I'm
I don't-
saying that
I don't think so.
your city is celebrating by destroying itself.
That's how they celebrate.
Okay,
yeah.
and then what would happen if they lose? Same thing. Tune in to hear.
I don't know.
Would it be? Would they go home quietly with their tails tucked between their legs?
Question. I don't know. Don't know. I don't know.
So you've only experienced Philly winning the Super Bowl. Okay.
That and when they won the World Series and they lit a car on fire down the street from where my mom and I were having dinner. It's a real. It's
a thing. No, I'm
it's
hearing you. It's a
very
thing.
real. Anyone
Okay.
who lives there or is from there knows what I'm saying.
Okay. Well, congratulations. I'm glad you're interested.
When is the Super Bowl?
It's on the 9th.
So when this
February.
airs, this
Yeah.
will be right before.
Probably.
Oh, good.
But I
Well,
don't
then I
know.
want to send some
Some good thoughts.
good thoughts to
Okay.
my hometown.
And do you know who you're playing?
Yeah, we're playing the Chiefs,
Yep. Good job.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a little bit of a scandal.
Who are you rooting for,
Well,
Leisha? Who are you rooting for?
I'm gonna vote. I'm gonna root for your team this time.
Thank you.
Because
Wow.
I.
That's so generous.
Well, no, you're not my team.
I don't have to be your team.
No, I'm
The
saying
Steelers aren't your team either, but you root for the Steelers.
No, I just said I'm going to root for your team, but mostly because, and I'm sorry, Chiefs, but there were a lot of really bad calls.
Bad calls.
The
Oh,
Bills should have won. The Bills were, there were some skanky calls.
really? Mm-hmm. Wow.
But I feel like we're going to get hate mail now. Pants hate.
You can't win either
Football
way.
hate. Okay.
And truly, it's 2025. Nothing
But there's,
shocks me
there's
anymore.
two sides to every story, but the refs seemed a little bit like,
Favoritism? But isn't that illegal?
yeah, but isn't everything illegal now and it still happens?
There'll be a good untold.
that's
There'll
the
be a
new
good
world.
untold episode about this in about 7 years.
Yeah.
Do you watch those?
I've seen some. I need to watch more.
They're fucking amazing. I've seen so many of them, and there's a couple I haven't, but the ones I have seen, they're just incredible.
Right, because you don't like watching sports, but you like knowing the story about sports.
Yeah.
And how
Yes.
people got where they got.
Yeah, there's always a fascinating story underneath the sport.
But then you don't watch it. Then you don't tune in.
I don't care.
This doesn't make sense to me.
Makes some
don't you want to watch? So say you watch someone from the streets of Philly to the, Olympics or something, and you watch this.
Olympics are different.
Okay, what I'm saying, you watch this person.
Olympics are different.
Okay, they're all of a sudden they're like the starting quarterback of the Philly Eagles, and you watch the story. Like, oh my God, this person, and then that's it. You don't tune in to watch him play.
No,
Okay.
but I'm happy when they do well.
Yeah, can't explain it.
I don't find watching sports fun.
I know.
I
why?
take it back.
Okay.
There's only one sport I really like to watch. And
What
that's
is it?
I like boxing. I like watching boxing. Maybe because I understand
Okay.
boxing and I've done it, so I get it. But I don't think team sports are fun to watch. I never have.
I like to escape into a sport, because it's not like you're watching news. You're not watching something scripted. You're not watching something unscripted. You're it's live action, and there are stakes, and there's a winner and a loser, and you're on the edge of your seat the whole time. So it's takes you somewhere that nothing else can. No other thing takes you there.
I get that. That makes total
Are they going to win?
sense.
Are they going to lose? Oh my God, that play. You're just, it's and then it's sort of like this weird high you get because you're lost in this moment.
It's a well-described reason why you like it.
I think if you would find it relaxing if you let yourself, I think you don't, you know what I think it is? You don't like rules of sports. You don't want to understand them. So if you don't understand how the sport is played,
I just get
you're
bored.
sort of watching nothing.
I just get bored. It bores me. I'm old enough, I think, at this point to kind of acknowledge that that's something that's never going to hold my interest. But Anna loves it. Anna watches her soccer. She likes to discover sports and learn about the rules and then watch it. And I think that's great.
It's not for you.
I'd rather watch a movie. I want to watch the scripted thing, and I want to see how they made that, and I want to fall into the story and get into the characters and all that, blah blah. That to me is a sport. I can't watch a game.
Okay. All right. Well, go Eagles.
Go Birds. Go Eagles.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp. So there are certain qualities that I've learned I like finding in people, like teeny tiny chainsaw orders that you
Or
make. Yeah.
maybe sympathetic to cults. We have a habit of being obsessed with them.
Yes.
Right.
So, the usual.
Yeah.
But when I find people in life that I actually trust and value, it's because they show me their green flags over time. And I go, oh, yeah, those are my people.
So listen, we all know what the green flags are, but also there are red flags. And truthfully, therapy can help identify those red flags so we can know more about ourselves and the relationships we're in, right? Leisha?
Yes, and we know how important it is to talk to a person you can trust.
Yes.
It's everything, right?
Yeah.
And BetterHelp is dedicated to that vision, not just talking to anyone, but talking to the right person to help you with your day-to-day.
Also, BetterHelp allows you access to a diverse network of more than 30,000 credentialed therapists with a wide range of specialties. And it's very easy to switch therapists anytime, and there's no extra cost. So you're making sure that you're talking to the right person so you can do the proper work on yourself.
And BetterHelp is fully online, making therapy affordable and convenient, serving over 5 million people worldwide. That's amazing.
So discover your relationship green flags with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/pants to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/pants.
Today, I believe we're doing some Q&A questions because
Well,
it's been
shit.
10 years since we've done it.
Why has it taken it so long to do that?
Well, I think we just didn't do it.
I know, but why?
But maybe we're older and wiser since the last time we did it, and we'll have such great advice.
Well, I guess we're going to find out shortly. I'm excited to do Q&As. But why anyone would come to us for advice is beyond me.
Maybe it's not, though. Maybe they have random questions.
Well,
Like, why are you still doing this?
can't answer for you. I wish I could. All right, what's a question?
Okay.
Let's hear it.
All right. A lot of people had questions about the book tour, which I feel like we already covered.
Good.
People want you to come to Canada. They want you to come to the UK. People
be
also
fun.
want to know when the next merch drop is going to be. I'm warming you up. Can you tell?
We have decided we do merch drops a few times a year.
Well, we don't want to overdo it like...
Let's hawk our shit.
Well, it's not. It's more like there should be a reason or
Yeah.
like, I don't know, something exciting we thought of. Like we were super excited about our last... I think we have to get like behind it. I don't know. Do people want it more often?
I think it's twofold.
We could.
I think it's twofold. One is that we don't want to oversaturate. And secondly is that we want to be excited about what it is. And so when it starts to feel like it's an obligation of, we got to put out the new thing, it takes the joy out of it. And we got super inspired by that last one. So I'd say that if we were going to have another one, or when we have another one, maybe I'd say possibly early to midsummer, depending on...
Definitely summer.
how-
Because we like to do T-shirts and shorts
Yeah.
and like...
Yeah, that's what I'd say. Less is more. I don't believe.
But if people want it more often, should we listen?
No, I think.
But that could just be one person.
Yeah, I think we go with our own instincts. Less is more.
I also think it'd be great for merch ideas. If people are like, oh, please put this out. Like, let us know. Hit us up. Hit us up. What am I, 16?
I know you.
But like,
You used the word vibe with me about an hour ago, and it took my breath away.
I know. Do you
You're
know
like,
what I
"That's not
said
my
to
vibe."
Kim like 3 times in one day? And we both went, oh my God, gross, Leisha. Like, I was
What?
like, what?
What?
I was like, I'm a 15-year-old boy.
Let's hear it.
And she was like, I know. I've heard you say it like 3 times. What's happening?
What did
Where
you
did I
say?
pick this up?
What did you say?
I stopped it in its tracks. It's no longer happening.
What is it?
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
So repulsive. It's repulsive, right?
You're like
Especially out of someone my
You're
age.
a boy from like 1995.
Like, I
That's
saw
what it
something I
is.
really liked. Out of nowhere, I was like, that's sick. Like, I'll say it, all in one day. It began and ended within a 24-hour span. And I grossed myself out. So I'm sorry I said vibe.
I can't,
But I said vibe, not like, I said that's more of a vibe. I didn't say like, it's a vibe. I didn't say it like.
Same difference. You just use the word vibe, and I know how against that word you are.
Yes.
And it just
What
took my
else would
breath
you
away.
say besides like?
I've thought about this. I even went
Okay,
into a thesaurus.
because let's
and
say what
nothing,
it
wait a second. I
Okay.
went into a thesaurus to find an alternative for the word vibe, and I couldn't find one that sort of evokes the same feeling
Thank
that
you.
the word vibe does, and it drove
Right.
me crazy. In terms of sick, Katie.
Wait,
wait,
get it out.
hold on. Katie, a couple weeks ago, I think I'm right. She'll have the records on this. She sent a picture of her car because we have the same car, and she got the newest version. So
Yeah.
we were just being car nerds together for a second. And I believe when she sent me a photo, I said, "That is a sick car." In a text, I believe I said that.
How did you spell it?
Sick.
SIC? Did you like make it even a cool spelling?
No,
Okay, good.
no. But I don't. I
That's a
believe.
sick. Do you think I picked it up from you, Kate? Maybe
hope
that's
not.
where I heard it. Because where did this come from?
But do I
And
say
now I'm
that?
suspicious it might have been you.
Shit, is that my fault?
Can everyone please write in and let us know if Kate has said this word and this is where I
But
got
if it is me, don't make me feel bad about it because it
No,
comes out
you
unconsciously without realizing it. But is it me?
It might be you because now when you just said it, say it again.
Sick?
I think it's you. I think that's where I learned it. It does sound like you. I think I've
But
heard
you don't
say
copy
it.
my vernacular.
It's not that. It's like a subconscious.
like the book.
It's like our book cover on the wall. You don't know you're going to buy it, but you will buy it because you saw it.
Is that my fault? Shit. If
It's okay. I've gotten rid of it.
It sounds.
But now I think you have to work on it.
It's not. I don't think I say it that often.
Okay. Well, I'd like to describe why I said the word vibe is because when you brought your beautiful new picture, we had to rearrange things. And then I looked in our wide angle lens, and I said, well, now it looks like a little vibe. So I don't know what else I would have said. Anyway, we need to be careful as we get older to not seem like we're trying to be
Young and cool.
Well, I don't know. I don't want to look like I'm trying to stay. Like I do have a young spirit, but I don't want to look like I'm trying to be 15 with a cool word.
All right. What are your thoughts on being friends with your exes? And then what is your actual experience? That's from Amber from Indianapolis.
The politically correct
Indianapolis.
question, and then the real answer.
No, don't go
Or not the
politically.
politically correct
No,
answer, and then like, what's the real answer?
Go ahead.
I believe I am friends with my exes. I believe it is all dependent on the ex in question. It really is a case-by-case basis. I don't think it's a one-size-fits-all thing. There are some people I don't speak with, and there's others that I do. That's kind of it.
Did you always know that?
What?
That's how it was going to play out?
No.
Well, I say that because I had a weird, and you know this because you were a part of it, and it's in the book.
Yeah.
But I had a weird idea of exes that once you break up, you're not supposed to talk to them anymore.
Oh, you were
It was a really
ironclad
immature
in that mentality.
I thought like, okay, it's over. It's over.
Yeah, you were very stark with that. I recall you acting that way. And that was your reasoning. You're like, why? They're just a ghost.
I didn't say they're just a ghost. I just thought it's like, I'd never known anyone to be friends with their exes. It's like, it was just very, very,
But
it was
are
very
you friends?
immature.
But are you friends with any exes?
Yes. So now yes, of course I am.
You are.
Because now I realize like, oh, I've spent all these years loving this person. Like why, if someone's shitty,
Yeah, exactly.
these are the ones I don't talk to.
Exactly.
If someone, like there's betrayal or like cheating or, goodbye.
Yep.
I'm good. But if it's just like
Didn't work out, we grew apart.
super friends.
Absolutely.
But I'm saying I had a wrong, like an incorrect concept of an ex till I learned. Anyway, so dumb. But you knew the whole time, I guess.
I don't know. It just instinctually felt that either we could probably still be friends, or instinctually thinking, I think I really need to get far, far away from this for whatever reason. Case by case.
Case by case.
All right. This is an advice question.
Oh, no.
So put your advice hat on.
Okay.
From an anonymous pocket. I'm a post-grad student, and I'm in love with my professor.
Ooh.
Oh, boy.
I've thought about asking them out just after my graduation ceremony in 6 months, but I'm worried that a professor would not consider dating a former student at all. I'm also worried about the 20-year age gap. What do you think I should do? Have you seen this happen? If so, how did people pull it off?
Can I say something?
Yes.
I saw this happen on a 90210 episode. Andrea Zuckerman started dating, well, I think it was her TA, essentially, but close
Teacher's
enough.
assistant?
Yeah, close enough.
Okay, are we
I think
talking
he was
high
a TA.
school?
No, college, when they went to CU.
Oh, they went to college on 90210?
Yeah, they graduated high school in 95
Well, they had to have, I guess,
or
at some
94, and then they went to college. Brenda went to Minnesota, and then she dropped out and came to CU, and everyone else went to CU. Point
To
is,
see me?
No, CU. Andrea was dating a professor, and it was a big conundrum for her.
Love that this is your answer.
This is all I got. I never dated a
is it.
professor.
Okay.
And they kept it secret for a while. There was not a 20-year age difference. And they broke up for reasons outside of him being a teacher. But I think...
Is Andrea Zuckerman the one who had the newspaper and then
Yes.
she went on to become our SAG president?
Yes.
Okay. Just checking. Because I had the other one in my head when you first said it.
Andrea Zuckerman ran
Well,
SAG
who
for a
was
minute.
the other one that was... I mean, I'm going to say I thought the character was gay, like when I think of looking back.
Andrea?
No, the other character I just got Andrea confused with.
I don't know who the other character was.
She dated Brandon.
She never dated. She was always sort of in love with Brandon, but they were more like
She was.
best
I
friends.
remember she came in like years and years because I never watched the show. But you know how it's sort of talk about subconscious, like it's in your
Absolutely.
world whether you ask for it or not. There was a
Yes.
character that was blonde and she had short hair.
Oh, Emily Valentine.
Okay,
She's
Emily,
the best.
Is that the character's
She-
name or the actress?
No, that's the character's name.
That's who I thought you were talking about when you first said
No, Emily
Andrea
Valentine
Zuckerman.
came in, and Allie Adler,
Yeah.
friend of the pod, wrote one of the greatest episodes in 90210 called Euphoria, where Emily drugged Brandon at a rave downtown. And Euphoria was code for ecstasy, but they couldn't use ecstasy on television.
Wasn't there an egg? I remember.
They had to take the egg
Yeah.
to a certain liquor store to get directions to this underground event that was really like, if you know kind of thing.
Like an egg?
A proper egg.
They wouldn't be doing that today, would they? The price of eggs. They'd have to
no.
use something else.
Oh, yeah.
I only know these details because of you and Allie talking about the episode she wrote.
It's
I've
one of-
never seen it.
Because
Do I need
it's,
to see
it's,
it?
it's one of the best episodes of the series.
Okay. Oh, of all the years.
Yes.
Go Allie.
Yes. It's an amazing episode. But Emily Valentine, that's what triggered that
Okay.
memory.
So, well, Valentine, like Zuckerman, like it's a lot of long names.
2 syllables, 3 syllables.
3. That's
That's
why
a
I got
lot.
it. was like,
So-
what's Brandon's last name?
Walsh.
Oh, see, I'd remember that.
Yeah, that's easy. But the question is,
Yeah,
the
what was the
professor, 20
question?
years, professor, 20 years thing, doesn't want to ask them out until they graduate and worried that they would say no because they wouldn't date a grad student. Are we good to be giving advice on this?
No, but just what would you do if it was you?
I don't think age makes a difference.
Okay.
Number one.
20 years?
I know people who have dated and there's a 20-year difference and they were perfectly happy. Who am I to say you can't date someone who's 20 years older or younger? As long as it's not illegal.
I know people that are
What-
married that are 18 years apart.
Yeah, as long as it's not illegal, like what's the problem? You love
No,
who you
there's no.
love.
I think if it was illegal, we'd be talking about a totally different
Yeah.
thing. But yeah,
As-
so everyone's of age.
And then as for the I guess I know I'm not going to get follow-up answers, but truthfully, bigger question is there a vibe? Like, is it a reciprocal feeling, or is it just this unrequited crush?
I don't think they know because that's the fear in asking this person out. If they knew that a person was reciprocating the feelings, they would probably
Also,
feel
once
better
you
about.
graduate,
You're free. You're just a citizen. Of
Yeah,
the,
you're free to do whatever you
Yeah.
want. I don't think there is a repercussion. I didn't.
no,
go,
only maybe embarrassment of like I don't date ex-students.
I didn't go to college, so I couldn't tell you this, but I think that's an embarrassment of asking anyone out is being denied. So
Yeah, maybe there's a power.
say go big or go. Say
Maybe
go
there's
big
a
or
power.
Go home.
A power thing with asking someone who is sort of like an authority. You know what I mean? Like it's not just like a rando. It's like, oh, this person was my teacher. Like I look up to this person.
Yeah, but all
so it's
that
like
gets-
if they reject me, it feels
Yeah,
worse
but all
than
that
like.
gets completely neutralized once you graduate.
Does it?
I think so.
things linger. Once a professor, always a professor. I would be nervous if I saw my 6th grade teacher. I'd be like, Mrs. Mahagan. You know what I mean? I don't know if that goes away. What about an acting teacher from the academy? If you saw them, you'd be.
I did see them,
But
and
they wouldn't be like a peer. They would be your teacher still. Like,
yeah, but like the playing field's a little different.
Would you ask them out?
Not none of them.
I had a royal crush on my summer school teacher at the academy. Holy cow.
Really?
Oh my God.
Well,
It's my first summer in New York.
did she teach in the main?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's why.
Well, I went early to really get a jump on
I know,
things.
but was she a teacher during the main year?
No, she was a summer school
You
teacher.
should have asked her out.
Kate, I was 17 years old.
Sorry.
She was probably like 25 or I don't know.
Oh, see, now we're getting into illegalities.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think that
then
would have been illegal. And
that's a
also,
problem.
I think she was straight.
Right.
But if you met her, you would pick her out of a lineup as my type. If you met her today,
Now
you'd be
I
like,
want
it's
to see
her.
I want to see a photo. Do
You
have a
would
picture?
die.
Do you have a picture?
You would die.
Do you have a picture?
No, but I could.
Can you pull her up?
I don't think so. I don't remember her. I can
This
look up her
isn't
last
fun.
name.
This isn't fun. Pull her up.
Right now?
No, later
I don't know
on
her
when we're
last. I
done.
can't remember her last name.
Advice anyway for this poor.
Anyway,
This poor.
I say go for
Right-
it. That's
right
my
in.
answer. Why not?
That's
what
what
have you
I'm
got
saying.
to lose?
Yeah, they say no. Oh well, so what? You have the
You
rest
can
of your
move on.
life. Who gives a
You're not
shit?
going to get a grade.
Nor do you have to see him in a classroom.
Well, I'm going to have to give you a D- now.
But you
for
don't have
that.
to see him in a classroom and feel embarrassed.
None of it.
You just go off.
Yeah,
Go for it.
go off. Well, that wraps that up.
Wow.
Can we do more Q&As?
Can I do another episode of Q&As? This is fun.
Yeah.
All right. You know what? We're going to continue this next week.
Let's
'cause
do
I'm
it.
not-
By
I'm
the
not
way,
done
we
with it.
never commented that we both wore gray sweaters today.
We dressed
Nobody
alike.
talked about it.
We dressed alike and didn't plan for it.
No, I said hi, and then you said hi, and then we both went. So,
And after
pants.
all these
See?
years,
That's how I do it. I do it
but
like
after
that.
all these years, before you sign off, this is the first time this has happened
That we've dressed the same?
that we've worn the
100%
exact
no. You do have a
on
memory problem.
pants on pants.
Kate, we've had colors the same. We've had
Your gray sweater, blue jeans? No, not that much.
but not this combo.
No, but not that much. We've never had the same color top and the same color pants on before at the same time.
We both also wore our shoes today, which we haven't
I
done
know
in a
the
while.
no shoe rule has lasted maybe about 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Okay.
it's 2025. Pants.
I just wanted to say something French. I don't know why. And I'll just go,
Can you
pants.
Speak, can you speak
No,
French?
None.
Oh, there we go. Pants.